Hi, this is Jyoti here. Welcome to Jopat Tech Guru. In today's session, I'm going to take this creating controls programmatically in Windows applications. The backend language is C Sharp. So how to go ahead and create the Windows applications? Let me directly jump to the programs itself. Let me go to the Visual Studio 2020-22. Even if you want, you can open 2019 also. Fine. If you have not subscribed yet to my channel, please subscribe and click on the bell icon to get the notifications of my new videos, as well as like this video, share with your friends so that even they'll come to know how to create the Windows applications. So here, currently I'm searching for Windows. Let me just show you two programs. There are many templates here. Currently, I'm opening Windows application with the .NET framework as it supports C Sharp Windows Desktop. Give any name. So by default, it has taken as .NET Framework 4.7.2. So Win app programmatically controls. So through the program, I want to generate the controls. So till now, how we used to do, we are having a form, we are having a toolbox. So whenever you want, we used to simply drag and drop it, and then used to create the particular forms. So now how exactly I can go ahead and create a form to honor the time? I have already got a predefined code, which I have tried it previously. So I just want to show you the implementations. So here, as per the project structure is concerned, you can see that again properties, references, app.config, form.cs and program.cs will be there. So in the program.cs, usually you'll find the particular main wherein you are going to execute this particular application. So whichever particular form you want to execute first, you can give that particular name. Coming back to this one, so once I double click it, it will go to this form load event as well as the initialization component. So whatever the components you want to initialize it, you can go ahead and initialize. So here I have got something called as this dot text over here for the initialization component. So whenever I'm executing it, I'll be getting welcome to Windows application. So what is this? Form1 is a class, Form1 is a constructor. Usually constructors will not be having any return type. Second is what? During this particular main application, I just want to run it. So whenever I'm going to create this Form1, I want to create the object of this Form1 and I want to execute it. So again, I would like to try application.run of F. As I've already shown you here, application.run, new form1 is already there. Again here, once the form1 is getting loaded, one more form is getting created. And that one I want to run it. So suppose if I'm executing it, so within the program.cs, it is already initialized. So you can see that welcome to Windows applications. Like this, it is coming. My application.run is executing this form1. So how the way I'm executing this particular content, right? Similarly, even if you want, you can go ahead and create the controls and you can do it very easily. So again, for this, let me add one more form. Go for new item, and here I want to add my form. Of course, again, it is a .cs file only. So you can see that here I have got my form1, right? Now, if I'm adding new item here, okay, so let me just go for add. There is a class and there is a new item. So let me click on new item once again, show all the templates through which I can go ahead and add it. By default, it is going to add what? .cs file only. But I don't want that .cs file. Instead, I'm looking for some form. form for the Windows. So even that form window.form itself is a class. So that I want to add it. I don't want to add this my form1.cs, which is again a simple .cs file. Fine. So this is what form2.cs. Form2.cs. So now once I double click it, again it will come back to the .cs file wherein I'm having this constructor as well as form load. So let me just go for some of the code wherein I'm going to create certain button or text box which I want to keep it over here. So how to create the button? See, as per the particular toolbox items are concerned, if you just go to the design phase, at that time toolbox will be active. Whatever the controls we are able to see here, everything is a class. Button drag and drop. Actually, you are creating an object. Text box drag and drop. You are creating an object of the text box, combo box. Whichever control you are dragging and dropping, it represents that particular class. So here, in this case, I would like to create a button, btn context equal to new button and text box. So what happens here? Once I'm going to create these particular controls, I want to push them. I want to add them inside the particular constructor through which I will be able to get the execution done. So as per this initialization component is concerned, so you can see that now just before this form load, I want to add this initialize component because ultimately this is getting called here, right? So here what happens? This is a private method, right? This is the private method which need to be called here, So now what I want is my form2 is there, right? Within this, I have got this initialization of the particular component classes. So now, so the same thing, okay, otherwise leave. Instead of creating the class and other things, directly we can go ahead and write it in the constructor itself. How the way we have done it for our previous one. Okay. So now using the event handler, we are trying to create the object of this event handler class through which I want to handle the click event. So once the particular click event handles, so here as per the standard static design is concerned, it is going to show us what click me and whatever the anchor style you want to put it, you can put it. So now you can see that we have got a command which is controlling the event of the button. That is what your button name dot click plus equal to handler. So what is this? This is the event handler which is controlling your click event. So once that particular click happens, what need to be done, that you are going to decide it. Similarly, for the text box, you are setting the location, size as well as tab index and some client size for the entire window. How many columns and how many rows you want during the execution time. So now you are adding this button, you are adding this text box to the controls. So this dot controls means what? As per this particular form is concerned, right? So whenever you are having this particular form control, right, that time you are going to do it like this. This dot controls dot add will add the button. So I should go ahead and write something for the click also, right? If the click is not there, then it is not going to execute anything. So for that, again, I'm having a private void method, which is going to control this particular click. Fine. Next is what in the main, I have to set this. In the main or in the form load, I have to set this. What exactly the form which I'm executing it here, that should be coming over here. So once this particular event handler is getting invoked for the button, that time even the text box is going to get displayed. Of course, text box click event will not be there. Text changed event will be there. So first time it will be having blank. Next time onwards, you can go ahead and keep on writing something. So once you are going to change the particular text over there, text changed event will fire. Or suppose if you are talking about the events, right? You're going to focus that particular text box. So once your mouse is in, mouse is out, or once you start typing something, once you leave the particular cursor, like this, you can go ahead and control all these things. So for this, again, I'm going to program.cs, and again, I'm setting it to form2.cs file, and then I can go ahead and execute it. So no need to give application.run in your existing programs, because anyway, you're going to set it in the program.cs. No need to give it again and again, not at all required. So now we can see that I have got a button called as click me. So once you click me, what should happen? Here you can see that the color and other things are getting changed. Fine. So you can see that I have set it to some green color here. The back color should be changed to Indiana red. The box should show me you click the button, and the color of the background of the text box should get changed to green, right? Once this button click event is fired. So whether you type it or not, it is going to get executed like this. So first time whenever you are executing, it will be entirely your white and standard black color formats. As you can see that I can see this click me button here, right? The same click me button text, and here anchor style stop and handler are already getting set for this particular event. So as I have not clicked it, there is nothing called as action which is getting taken care. So simply click it once. That time, once you click it, this particular action will be taken. So you can see that we have created the controls here only. We have added the event handler here only in the constructor, and then we have changed all these settings. So this makes this entire thing unique. So through the programmatical way, we are creating the controls and adding the controls and handling all the events. So if you just go ahead and check in the form to design, nothing is there here. If you want, you can simply write certain label. That's okay. So here, as you can see that during runtime, automatically these particular button or text box or combo box, radio button, checkbox, whichever particular controls you are planning it, you can plan it here, and using this, you can add it, and you can even handle the events very easily with the help of this Windows applications. Fine. So hope everybody has got a clear idea regarding how exactly to create the controls programmatically in Windows application with the help of the C Sharp. Thanks for watching the video. Hope everybody has enjoyed it. Let us meet again in our next video. Right? If you have not subscribed yet to my channel, please subscribe it and click on the bell icon to get the notifications of my new videos. Please like, share this, comment this particular video. Thanks everybody.